Hi guys, it's Shunka here. Now welcome back to another video on TENET Productions. I hope you guys are doing well. So as you guys know, or as you guys might have heard on the social media platforms, which if you haven't already guys, make sure you follow them, the link in the description below. So I've started a podcast series now. It's something I've never ever done before, and it's something that I'm going to be learning as the journey goes on. So as other people do it, they normally have seasons and episodes within the seasons, similar to Netflix. So this is season 1. Currently I have 8 guests that I've planned and scripted out. So we've got a range of guests coming onto the show, online coaches, a musician, videographers obviously, but we always link it back to creating content. We always link it back because end of the day, this is TENET Productions. I am a videographer. I love creating content, and so does the viewers that come on here. We always link it back to creating content because content is king. But not only will be talking about content creation, we'll be obviously talking about how they got there, the life skills that they achieved on the way, and at the same time maybe the viewers that are watching, maybe yourself, could benefit from the guests that are coming onto the show. So whether you're someone that's a videographer, content creator, musician, an artist, or someone that appreciates the art of storytelling, then I think this podcast is for you. Remember guys, I'm here to inspire, to entertain, and also to educate. So if you can go away with at least one piece of information from either myself or the guests, then my job, I feel like my job is complete. Whether it's a small thing like a life journey or a life skill or a life hack in terms of videography or anything like that, then my job is complete. So let's explore the infinite possibilities of content creation together, because in this podcast, in this journey, your story is our main character. Are you ready to be inspired? Also guys, I'm thinking about putting it on Spotify and Amazon Music or whatever like that in the future. I don't know how to do it yet, but I'm gonna eventually get around to it. And if you're wanting to come and join TENET Productions podcast, and I'm based in the UK, but we can obviously do it on Teams, we can do an online call. Follow me on Instagram, drop me a message. We could start telling the world about how amazing you truly are. Take care guys, stay safe, and wash your hands. Yo guys, it's Shunka here, back with another video on TENET Productions. I hope you guys are doing well. So I'm here joined with another special guest on this podcast series. His name's Harold. He's got his fingers in many pies, and yeah, I can't wait to get this show on the board. Also guys, if you're liking the podcast, make sure you subscribe, like it, and share it out to a friend. But yeah, let's get this pod on the road. Let's go. So yeah, what are you saying, Harold, man? How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. I'm glad you finally made it on board. You know, we've been talking about it for a long time.
It's a long time coming, isn't it?
Yeah, man. Yeah, let's start off from scratch, Harold, man. Tell us a bit about yourself. Tell us about Harold.
Well, Harold originally from Cameroon. That's where I'm from. Grew up there till I was about 10, before even coming here to the UK. And so yeah, people do ask me, where's my accent from? It's probably a mix of Cameroon and English as well. So French and English basically. Yeah. And that's basically where my accent is from.
Nice, man.
Yeah, grew most of my time in Cameroon as well. Yeah, been through a lot and all that stuff. Coming here to a new country was kind of different, I can't lie, because different settings, different language, different environment as well. So it took me a while to get used to it. So I made it.
How did French come into place? French?
Because Cameroon is a bilingual country, you see,
nice.
And they both speak French and English. Of course, there are other languages like mother tongues and everything. My mother's tongue, I do speak it as well.
French is like one of the languages.
Yeah. Well, French is one of the main languages. So Cameroon has been split into 2 parts. The north side, which is where the more English speakers are. Further down south is where I'm from, a city called Douala, and yeah, everyone speaks French down south basically.
Nice, man. Yeah. So you came to the UK at 12. I mean, I know everything was tough growing up, but what was like the biggest struggle you've had growing up in the UK?
Growing up in the UK, my biggest struggle was definitely catching the language first of all. There was times where I had no ideas what people were saying about me or even talking to me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was really different. Also getting used to like the transport service here is completely different from where I'm from, and it's a lot more practical as well, I'd say. But yeah, environmental, especially, you know, even going to like secondary school, I was actually pretty lucky to even have an assistant teacher that could speak French and like help me on the side as well, you know. So I got pretty lucky about that, and that's all thanks to God. That's all I can say.
That's good, man. That's good, bro. And then, so talk me through like school and college. So like, what did you choose for your options back in school?
Back in school, I did Spanish, business, and PE, physical education. And they told me, because I do speak French already, I don't need to go into the classes, so they would just put me up in a test straight away. So I got an additional French on the side as well. English was one of the subjects that I really struggled with, especially writing languages. God damn.
How did you overcome it? Like, did you just, was it the repetitions, just keep doing it?
It was honestly, keep doing it, keep writing, keep reading as well, because actually reading really has helped me as well. And I did my GCSE how many times now, and I had to do it quite a few times before actually passing it as well. So yeah, I'm just glad that I've got that out of the way. Yeah, and yeah, nice. It's good. It's good.
So I know like you've dabbled into music, man. So can you tell us a bit more about that, about the music industry that like you're going into?
Oh yeah. Well, when it comes to the music, actually I first started writing music when 2019 November. Actually,
it was fairly recent.
Fairly recent, yeah. And I started doing it due to a friend of mine, a really close friend of mine. He was into music, he was doing it in his spare time, and then he introduced me to it and everything. And since then, I've just been writing, and most of the things I write about is my experiences in life, basically, what I've been through. So yeah, I've just hoped that some of my music will be able to reach people out there and actually put the chin up, you know, something that they can relate to at least.
Yeah, 100%. Just like this podcast, it's just something that they can take from it, like whether it's myself or you, in terms of like your life experience or your life journey, a hack, as you could say, like something that they can take and then it'll benefit their life, and that's the whole point of we're here to educate, entertain, and you know, inspire.
Indeed. Yeah, entertaining especially, because growing up in Cameroon as well, I was kind of like the youngest out of the family, and most of my cousins were out into schools already, universities and all. So I was kind of like staying at home on my own most of the time. So I kind of had to entertain myself, find ways to entertain myself. And yeah, I've gone into the entertainment industry because I like entertaining. I feel like I found my purpose in a way. And I just feel like other people can also relate to the story that I've been through. So yeah, that's something I'm happy to share, really.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's very interesting. Talk to me about your music, man. So like, when can we expect to see you out there, man?
And when it comes to music, at the moment it's still with the producer, and everything's still getting mixed and everything and mastered. So the character that I portray is called Comrade H, and Comrade H, he's a space cadet basically, and yeah.
What is a space cadet for those that don't understand it?
A space cadet is basically someone that goes on mission into outer space, and hence the name Comrade H. The H bar is just my name, Harold, or you could use as my nickname. I'm just your comrade, basically. That's how I want you to connect with me, because I'm your comrade. Yeah, that's basically who Comrade H is.
What's his personality like, man?
Personality is a very bubbly guy, very enthusiastic person, and has a lot of energy. That's something I'm gonna say. A lot of energy. And one thing I could say about him is he's one hell of a guy when it comes to parties. He's a very outgoing person, as you can tell. So
nice.
And connecting with other people seems to be very easy with him. Yeah, that's who Comrade H is, basically.
When can we expect to see him on the platforms?
On the platforms, he's done a few songs already. One of his best track at the moment is probably Influence, featured by CC, which is not his best product yet, because there's something, basically got an EP coming out soon, and that will include obviously the best track, Influence. I've got other surprises as well for other people as well, and my music again is not just for a certain type of person, it's for everyone that can actually genuinely connect with it and all. So from French to English, I might mix up in the future, add a little bit of Spanish as well, who knows. So yeah,
that's good, man.
That's something I'm looking forward to, really, releasing the EP, the pilot.
When can we expect it though? Like,
when can you expect it? I don't want to give too much away. Aiming to give it September time.
This
September,
year? Okay, nice.
Yeah, before all the students come in, which I believe it would be the best time to actually attract as many people as I can. Yeah, I'd say
good,
that's...
man. I'm excited. Yeah. I mean, just so you guys know as well, I have listened to Comrade H's music, and he knows that I'm a big fan of. There's one particular track, "Heart of a Lion." I mean, that for me, that's my most favorite track from the whole album, from the all tracks that he's sort of made at the moment. But I can't wait for you guys as well to listen to it. As soon as it drops, you'll see it on my page. I'm going to share it out. We're going to get the movement going.
100%.
And
You'll see it everywhere for sure.
Bringing it back to the movement and the content. I know you've started sort of creating content or anything like that, because I've come from a content background. This is music to my ears.
Yeah,
music. Yeah.
Indeed.
So talk to me about the content, man.
More on the content for the music, you mean?
Well, content in general.
In general, at the moment, I've just been in a studio, just recording everything. Still trying to find the right locations anyway for music videos, especially. On my social, you probably see more of like fashion stuff, because I'm a big fashion person. I do like my fashion sense.
Your style as well.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so again on Instagram, a lot of fashion content creation. I've been doing a lot lately, and I just want to keep having more in the bank before just releasing all of them, which I'm happy about, because I know for sure I'm heading the right direction for that. Yeah,
that's a good one. Yeah, and there's one thing that Harold mentioned as well that was quite interesting off camera when we started speaking. He mentioned that he's been on set a few times in the film industry.
Yeah.
So, talk me through about what happened, man. I know you can't obviously disclose what you've shot.
Yeah, I cannot.
Talk me about your experience, man.
My experience with the film industry has been amazing, to be honest. Something again is quite new to me, because I never thought I would see myself behind cameras and everything. So basically, I've just been an extra in a few series and films. One thing I could say is like, there will be a series coming out called How to Date Billy Walsh, and that should be coming out soon.
Netflix.
It's on Amazon, and it should be 5th of April, I believe that's when it's coming out. Yeah, so that's one of the films that you'll probably see me in the back.
What were you doing, like?
I was just an extra in the back, you see. I was walking down with my missus at the time, so yeah.
I mean, as an extra, like, so you're just someone that's not obviously the main character, but just someone that's like not really doing much, like an NCP.
NPC,
that's it. Yeah. I mean, how did let's go a bit back. How did you become an extra?
I became an extra by signing up with this agency. This agency really helped me find the jobs that are pretty local as well to me. If it means if you traveling a bit of a distance, then they'll cover my fuel if I need to. Excuse me.
Some water there, bro.
Thank you. Yeah, so they'll cover my fuel, cover my work hours as well. Even if I'm late, they'll still cover down for me.
It's good, man.
Yeah, I've been doing it pretty much all over the country already. Done in London, Liverpool, Manchester, Leeds, York, even Hull. Nice. So yeah, I've done a few.
Which one's your best one by far?
I'm not sure if it's coming out, but there was a film where I was recording on it was a war film basically. Can't disclose the name of the movie yet, but the scene was me holding captured someone
hostage.
Yeah, I had a hostage basically, and I had to like drag him into the cell so he was kind of fighting me, like trying to get away from me, but I had to like make sure he stayed firm, like stayed in place, and drag him into the cell. And I think that was probably one of my most memorable moments while filming. And also even with having prop guns, like that was pretty amazing. Like I've never even seen a prop gun in my life before, so it was actually pretty cool. Yeah, it was nice doing that scene for sure. and quite close up with the camera because there was drones around and there was a big camera shooting the entire field, and yeah, it was amazing.
Did you have the generic director look? So like when the director has the clapperboard, cut, do it. Have you seen the movies or behind the scenes where the director's always pissed off?
Yeah, I actually seen that in real life myself.
It's actually true.
It's actually crazy because like you think filming could be quite easy, even if you come prepared. It might be easy, but it's not something easy to do. You gotta get things perfect.
Exactly.
So I really do rate all of them directors and people that work behind cameras, because it's a lot of work, I can't lie. Especially when you have a big group as well, have to control a big group. It's not as easy as it looks. But yeah, I've seen that firsthand.
You've got your finger in a lot of pies, man. So like you've got your music, you've got your acting, which is really good, and then you also do a few other things. What is it that you do, man?
Oh yeah, a big hobby of mine is football. Basically, I've always played football since the age of 6, 7 even. Looking up to idols like Samuel Eto'o, Ronaldinho. To me, those were the big icons, especially Samuel Eto'o, because he was the king of my country, let's just say. And I really looked up to him as a footballer, and he really got me going, and I've just been playing football out everywhere on the streets, 5-a-side, 7-a-side, but I mainly prefer my 11-a-side because it's very challenging, and I like a bit of a challenge.
What position do you play?
I've been playing as a centre-back growing up, but because I've been wanting to attack a bit more, the last 3-4 years I've been playing as a right back. Who knows, in the future I might be playing as a striker. Who knows?
I mean, who's your favourite right back that you look at?
Favorite right back right now, actually ever, is Cafu, a Brazilian footballer, and for me that guy was amazing. And it's actually crazy because the last time I played, someone actually complimented me by saying like I'm playing like prime Cafu. That really warmed up. Yeah, it was really nice to hear compliment, man. Yeah, 100%.
I mean, with football, like, because you've got a lot going on, the ultimate question is, would you rather football or music? If two were to go into.
It's a tough decision, because football is always something I've loved since I was a kid. I still love it till this day. When it comes to music, it's a new passion, and it's very exciting. Just even writing, writing about my experiences and all, it's exciting. But if I really had to choose one, I just stick with football, to be honest, because I know for sure I can play football anywhere. With music, it's not like well, how can I explain it? It's not like music can be heard everywhere. And what I'm trying to say is like English, like rapping in English, singing in English, or even in French, it's not going to connect as much with other people around the world, especially because not everyone speaks the language or whatsoever. But when it comes to football, it's just pure entertainment. It's performance is what is the important.
Yes,
and
I'm gonna stop you there, man. With music, there's always like TikTok trending songs on TikTok.
Oh yeah.
So most of the time, there's stuff that's you don't understand, but it's the frequency, it's how it's the melody.
Yeah.
So if you've got the right melody for it, if you've got something that's like trending, music can fly, man. Especially now with the age of TikTok and people dancing and reacting to it. I think music is, if you're really passionate about it, music would be the way forward, man.
Of course, I'm definitely passionate about it. Hence why I'm actually doing it right now. If I didn't even see myself in the industry, I wouldn't even have tried it in the first place, But yeah, like music right now is slowly taking over, but just because I've always loved football longer. And yeah, right now it's still football. But I still love my music though, I can't lie. It's something it really does help you develop your character and even find out more about yourself as a person. So yeah, I say music has really helped me.
I mean, what advice would you give to like a viewer that's younger than you, that's like in his teenage years, that that aspires to be a musician or aspires to be a footballer? What would you say to them?
Whichever you love, I'd say do your best. Just stay on it, basically. Stay consistent. Just keep practicing the moves or the words that you need to say, you know. It's all repetition nowadays. Like, if you repeat something, you will definitely get better at it. So my advice is consistency. Just make sure you stick at it, make sure you keep practicing it, and make sure you actually put yourself out there as well, and you show people that, yeah, you can do better and improve within time. So yeah.
Through content as well, especially like through social media. That's how you're gonna get signed, you know, especially on like TikTok and Instagram. That's how you get your publicity, man. But like with the football, like, well, let's not mention football, but in terms of your life now, so like 5 years from now, you're gonna be like 30.
Yeah.
Which is scary.
It's pretty scary when I actually think about it. It's not something I want to think about, but yeah.
You have to sometimes, man. You have to be with the harsh reality behind it.
Indeed.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years' time, I could just say that I can see myself as someone's just successful. That's for sure. Because I know for sure I'm putting the time and the effort in behind. Not everyone can see that, obviously, but I know for sure I will be successful. Whether it's in music, whether it's in football, God knows only. And I'm just here to do my best, give my best out, and yeah, I'll leave the rest to God, really. So.
How would you measure success?
Pardon?
How would you measure success?
How would I measure success? I would compare it to where I am now, compared to where I will be in the future. That's how I measure success. Like, I still believe I've been successful from where I've come from, you know. A lot of people actually tell me how successful I've actually been so far in my life, and it's all progression, really. And yeah, as long as you keep progressing in life, you are progressing to be successful. Yeah.
So as well off camera, we mentioned that you went back into college and you've got this apprenticeship.
Yeah, about apprenticeship, and this is an apprenticeship in engineering anyway. After university, I really did not think of one thing I could be really good at, especially when it comes to education. And so I really looked at myself and I see that I'm a more practical person, and I kind of was looking for something a bit more hands down. So engineering seemed to be the right fit, especially for me. After doing this apprenticeship, I'm pretty happy about it, to be honest. I've learned a lot of stuff in the field that I've never even knew before. And yeah, it's helping me as well, and even to develop the character Comrade H. So yeah, it really do help.
Why engineering though? Like, why didn't you go into music, or you know, in studying music?
Yeah, well, when you come from a background where I come from, you would understand that your parents are not always I with your, you know, hobbies and everything.
I can relate.
Yeah.
I can relate, guys.
My parents, they really wanted me to stay in education, and they were not a big fan of all these hobbies that I do on the side. So yeah, I got into engineering, knowing myself and knowing what I can really do as well, and I thought it was the best fit as well, and they're happy with it, I'm happy with it, so it's a best of both worlds, really. So yeah.
So you mentioned engineering, and then like when I asked you where you see yourself in 5 years, you never mentioned the engineering.
I never mentioned engineering, and that's due to the fact, again, engineering is just there on the side, you see. Like, it's not my main goal, you know, it's not my number one passion or whatsoever. And again, I see music and football more higher than that in terms of priority anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, in terms of football, like, what's your dream team to play for?
When it comes to dream team, I would love to play for the likes of Chelsea, you see, because that's my club after all. I would love to play for Chelsea. I'm not sure if someone needs to find me an agent to call Chelsea up, like, sign me up now.
Who are you currently playing for now?
I currently play for Horbury Town, and that's based in Wakefield. It's a semi-professional football club, and just been there for this season though. Yeah, just been playing at this level for now 3 years, and yeah, it's a decent level to actually progress in life and even progress yourself as a football player as well. So yeah, if you're looking for to step up your game from amateur, I'd say go into the semi-pro world, and you will understand how a lot of football stuff happens.
It sounds like you've got a lot going on.
Yeah.
You've got your football, music, acting. You know, what I mean, it's crazy, man. I like that, and I like a person that has a lot of aspirations, because it goes back to that saying, you know, be the jack of all trades and the master of none. So at least you've got your finger in each pie, so that if one fails, you know, you've got another one to fall back on, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's good. I mean, what about in terms of like your personal life? So where you see yourself? Do you see, like, you know, settling down? Where would you settle down in the UK, or would you move that back to Cameroon? Would you even play for Cameroon or England? What would you choose if they called you international? That's a question.
Okay, if I really had to choose, I 100% play for Cameroon, just because I want to play for my country as well, you know, represent my country, play in the same team as my idol. That's something big, you know. That would be amazing. Yeah, Cameroon would be the answer for you.
Okay, nice. Good.
Yeah.
So Harold, in terms of football, man, what's your like regime, like your training regime?
Well, with football at the club, we kind of train at least already twice a week, and training twice a week. On top of that, we kind of have to go on runs as well. Like at least do a 5K run per week at least. That's something. It's pretty hard to get into, especially when you haven't run a 5K before, and it's not something easy to get into, but with time you do get better, and which is what I've done. Also in my spare time as well, obviously you have to make sure I work on my football techniques, and so I go into the park with the football, got a few cones, do a few drills that I know will definitely improve myself as a player.
It's good, man.
Also going to the gym as well. Yeah, gym is depending on the day, because I have a specific body part or muscle part I focus on each day. So yeah, at least the gym I need to hit at least 3 times a week. Yeah, 3 times a week with the run on the side, and training football twice a week. So yeah, that's that's my life there.
That's another attribute to add on. But as well as I was on Harold's Instagram page, and I've seen that you've done a bit of modelling for clothing brands and everything like that.
Oh yeah.
Tell us more about that one.
This was a bit when I was a bit younger, about when I was 15, 16. Yeah, growing up. Yeah, around that age.
Fashion. You say you love fashion. And
yeah, because I've always been into fashion anyway, and I've always wanted to be a model, like go on runways and all. But it didn't.
How's that working out?
It didn't work out well for me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been with different photographers and everything, and you know, some photographers know what they're doing. Some photographers expect me to know what to do and all. But when it comes to modeling, I kind of threw that out the window, because every model agency I've been to, they always tell me, I'm not what people are looking for, I'm not the right fit for them or whatsoever. So I kind of put my head down on that, and then just brushed it to the side, really.
At least you tried it, though.
Yeah, at least I've tried it, and I know a bit about the industry as well. So yeah, I can say for sure I'm happy to have tried it, but I'm happy to have moved on as well.
Nice, man. I mean, so in terms of your content, I'm guessing everything's filmed on your phone?
Oh yeah, everything has to be from my phone, because I don't have
the camera.
A lot of cameras around. You know, I didn't grow up with a lot of cameras. You know, and yeah, so the best camera I have is on my phone, you see. So yeah, I have to use my phone for basically everything. Even when it comes to like editing the pictures that I do, I use this software called CapCut.
If you guys aren't aware of it, it's a free platform.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Take advantage, guys.
Honestly,
take advantage.
Take advantage of it, because it's actually pretty useful to see. Even if you're a beginner to the editing field, using the CapCut app will make you understand a lot of things on how editing actually works and everything. So yeah, I'm actually very happy to have to be using this app as well.
Nice, man.
Yeah. I definitely recommend it for people out there to start off with. Yeah.
What about your audio for your music, man? Because I know you sometimes record yourself.
Yeah.
What sort of audio equipment do you use? Because as a videographer, as a content creator, we all know that audio is one of the most important things
100%.
in creating content. And if your audio is not clear and you know your music's not going to be good, no one's going to listen to it.
No, yeah, you're definitely right. Because I had the first mic I got with the interface was an Audio Technica, something on Amazon basically. Something pretty cheap as well. So the quality on that wasn't the best, and you could hear a lot of background noises and everything. So I had to invest into a new mic again. I think I've got the Rode mic now, it's called, and that one works.
These ones, the wireless ones.
No, like the proper mic, like the one that most YouTuber tend to use.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've got that. I actually has enhanced my voice on every music that I've done, and even the producer sees a big difference when it comes to like editing and mixing my vocals. So yeah,
it's good. Talk me through like how do you get into character?
How do I get into character?
Yeah, because obviously it's a different lifestyle, different. How, like, let's say we were filming music, we were filming in the studio like later on tonight.
Yeah.
So how would you like get into the zone?
Into the zone. Have you ever seen High School Musical? You go Shah.
I know High School Musical. I remember it back in the day, but I never watched it. Man.
But when I get to get into character, all I do is close my eyes, take a deep breath, and visualize what I want to portray. Really. So I close my eyes for a good 10 seconds. Take a few deep breaths, and then just do it. Because the more you think about it, the more nervous you start getting, and the sweat your palms will be and everything. And that's not what I want in the moment. I want to be able to actually perform.
Be confident.
Be confident in the moment. So, yeah, the best thing I do: close my eyes for 10 seconds, deep breaths, and then just do it.
Have you ever performed like live, anything like that?
I actually have. I've done a few dancing competition when I was in Cameroon. Actually, got to the semi-final, and that's when it got kicked out. I've actually done a few performances as well back in secondary school. For the class, for assemblies and all. I've done a few performance stuff, yeah, but nothing
major.
Especially when it comes to Comrade Hayes music. Not yet, anyway.
You're waiting for the music to drop.
Exactly.
That's when we're gonna get out there. And
indeed.
What's your plan with So like it comes September time, that's when you're gonna start releasing the music and everything.
Yeah.
What's your plan in terms of content? How are you gonna get the content out?
Well, people should know already. Well, some people would know already. It's gonna start off like a whole month before. I have a whole vision for it already. The marketing is gonna start a whole month before. Getting myself there, going to different events, speaking to different people, networking basically, and telling people what I'm doing and what I'm about to release. Everything starts the month before, and then every single week I'll be making sure I drop at least 3 content per week on social media, and to hype up the songs that I am about to come out basically. Yeah. Been recording myself in the studio as well, and I can say there's a lot of content coming out for sure, and I'm looking forward to that really.
Do you have a band as well?
A band, yes.
What's the correct term?
the correct. You can't call it a band it's more of a group, I'd say. A group of individual artists coming together to make a record label basically.
Nice.
We are known as Limited Chocolate, and that is the brand. No pun intended. Yeah, all I can say is Limited Chocolate is going to be producing a lot of entertainment products over the next few months, and we already have some in the bank as well. So yeah, just don't want to be giving too much out there. Yeah.
I'll get you. Can we expect like a chocolate bar?
A chocolate bar, 100%. You will definitely. It's definitely coming.
Because when you say that limited chocolate, you expect.
Yeah.
So talk about the name Limited Chocolate. How it became?
It started off as a joke, really. We were talking about us men, black men. Obviously, within my group, we love to make certain jokes, even though some jokes shouldn't even be out there. It's not something for everyone to hear. But it all started as a joke, and we started naming our group chat Chocolate first, and then we just added the Limited after, and that's how we actually liked the name of, you know what, this is what is going to represent us to everyone else. So that seems like a good name, but Limited is the main title, and Limited Chocolate is there.
Are they all from Cameroon in the group?
No, everyone is has different background and different nationalities as well. So yeah.
Any Pakistanis in there?
Not at the moment.
Not
no.
yet.
Not at the moment.
So who are? I mean, can you disclose who's in Limited Chocolate? And like, you don't just have to disclose their names, but you can tell us where they're from. And
oh yeah, I say one of my very closest one is FS. He goes by the name FS Ferguson, and yeah, he's from Nigeria. Got kids from Congo, Little Lighty from Jamaica, you know, so people coming from different backgrounds, like I said. Other people as well from Spain, so yeah, and we got a lot of, it's really good as well because we've got a lot of flavors around the world basically, all nice. Coming together in order to produce and create content for you guys.
I wanna get into your head a bit more about your dream. Like, we're going to talk about your music video, but I want you to tell us and to visualize your dream music video for your track Influence, because it's one of your best songs that we mentioned.
Yeah.
Talk us a bit more about the song, and then talk us about how you're going to portray it on a film.
The song Influence it's literally the title, Influence. It's about the influence that you have towards your partner, your you know, your girlfriend, wife, whoever it is.
Boyfriend.
Boyfriend as well, yeah.
Shout out to the LGBTQ.
Yeah, boyfriend too.
I forgot his name, man. Castillo.
Damn. But yeah, the influence is the influence that your partner has over you, and it's the visual for this is more in a state of argument. They're arguing with the partner because she's doing things that are not making me happy as a partner, and it's pushing me to do things that I don't want to be doing to as a partner. So yeah, and that's basically what Influence is. And visually, I actually have a lot of ideas for it, like different scenes, like filming in a restaurant.
Jeremy Kyle.
Yeah, that was.
You know
Jeremy Kyle. Yeah, I do know. Yeah.
I mean, I see potential there. You know, you just walking in saying, you know, what's going on here? You didn't wash the dishes last night. You know what I mean? Call him in.
Something quite similar, I guess.
Would it be a fun vibe, or would it portray as humor, or would it be quite serious, like dead serious, like you see glasses smashing and tables, plates?
Ideally, I would love to give a bit of emotion into my videos. I like the bit of emotion because if there's no emotion, there's nothing that you can relate to it, you know. So I want a bit of smashing a little stuff here and being angry, just showing different emotions really, and it would be kind of serious from what I've visioned. So yeah, it would be a serious tone video for sure.
Yeah, man. I mean, is this something that is reflected back onto your life, is it?
Yeah, again, these are all my experiences with my exes, so yeah, that's all I can say, honestly. Just making sure I portray that through the video.
To the music, yeah. And what about like Heart of a Lion, which is one of my favourite songs? How would you portray that? Heart
of a Lion, that one there is just energy. That one was purely for performance, because it's the Heart of a Lion, you know, and just exploding with energy, especially live. I want to. It has to be like a lot of LED lights and everything. Yeah. I've had
in
that
a club,
in mind.
basically.
Clubbing, yeah, in a clubbing setting as well, but mainly when I'm live. That's something that I'm looking forward to.
I mean, when I was listening to the lyrics to it, it sounded very, very deep.
Yeah. I
was thinking that it'd be a journey story. So it'd be a journey of you like coming from Cameroon and then raising the ranks, you know.
Oh yeah. Like I'm actually happy you mentioned that, because that's how the lyrics basically start. If you really heard the way I spoke to people from the beginning. So yeah, it's generally about, again, my experiences, again, life, how coming here in the UK really changed my perspective, and even in life in general, you know. Yeah. And yeah, it's just the journey of Comrade H. Yeah, I'm just happy that you're able to connect with that at least.
So if you could feature with one artist, dead or alive, who would that be?
An artist dead or alive. For me, my top pick, Chris Brown.
Okay.
Chris Brown for me he's been an artist where he can do absolutely anything, and I kind of want to mirror that a little bit and with my own style. 100%.
But he's been in the game for 8 years.
For years.
Dominated it as well.
Yeah, since I've been in Cameroon, he was already, in the game. All the stuff that he does. He plays basketball, sings, raps, draws, paints.
He's a creative individual.
He's a very creative individual, and that's what I like about him. This creative side. Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining me on this podcast. It's been a pleasure. I mean, I've known Harold now for about a year, 2 years.
2 years now, yeah.
2 years, and then I figured out more about Harold today, deep diving into some of into some questions, into what he enjoys doing. I've enjoyed this conversation with Harold, and I feel like you guys will as well listen to this. Harold, just finally as well, where can we find you on the platforms?
Find me on every single music streaming platform, Spotify, Apple Music, even on YouTube as well. You will definitely see me for sure. Make sure you just, enjoy the content that I could be dropping. That's all I can say.
The content as well as like football.
Football as well.
What's your football name? Is it still Comrade H?
My football? No. I still use Harold in my football. As in the football world, Harold has a H. People sometimes call me. But yeah, for football, I say just come down to Harbury Town to come and support me. It would be really nice to actually see you guys there. So yeah.
Might be Harbury Town, it might be Chelsea.
Yeah, exactly. Soon enough to be Chelsea. Yeah.
We're also going to be reflecting on this podcast a few years down the line. So maybe in about 3-4 years, I'll get in touch with Harold and we'll talk, because by then his music would have dropped. Hopefully, fingers crossed. We pray that the music goes viral and he'll be like he was saying, he's evolving and he'll be in a way more better situation than where he is now. And yeah, man, I'm excited to see the growth of Harold, which is why I've invited him onto the podcast. It's sort of like an origin story for him to see where he can evolve to. He's got many aspirations, many talents that he's got. I can't even name. Like, there's that many talents that he has, and that many fingers he has in that many pies. It's amazing, and it's one thing that we should mention also to the viewers that are young. Keep yourself busy.
Don't just stay indoors, do nothing like some of my brothers used to do. I told them, get out there, do what you like, and make sure you stay consistent at it, and you will grow for sure.
100%, man. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. If you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe and share. And if you have any questions for Comrade H/Harold/H/ you get the gist. But if you have any questions, make sure you comment down below and I will pass them on to Harold. If you have any more questions, you can sort of DM Harold directly on his social media platforms. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Take care, stay safe and wash your hands.
See you.
Safe, bro. Yo, respect.
That was really good, man.
That was good, man. I like that, bro. It was good, bro.
Jeremy Carroll, when you said that, I was like, oh shit. Jeremy.